Oh my God, finally, you guys, finally it's freaking here. Oh my God, we've been waiting for this thing for so freaking long and it's finally here. It was a pain in the butt to get off the truck. The driver was super mad at me, by the way, because it was all the way in the back. It was long story short, but it's here. FedEx, appreciate you. But let's open this thing up because I can't wait. We're gonna show you guys what's in this thing, what you get with this package, what is all included, of course. But let's open this thing up. We're not even gonna waste, you know what, matter of fact, YouTube magic? You guys want a little YouTube magic? We got YouTube magic. That didn't work. One more time. Bam! Oh, baby. Oh, yes. Let's freaking go, you guys. Oh, my God. I feel like a little kid on Christmas right now. Check this thing out. This is what all the fuss is about right here, fellas. Check that out. You can already tell, I mean, this thing, it's its own casing. You can see all this is nice and shaved off. Super freaking clean. Their own custom bell housing. That's definitely nothing aftermarket that we've seen out there before. That is so freaking good. Check that out. Look at that. It even comes with the actual transmission mount bracket along with a slip yoke there for your typical probably 1350 yoke or something like that, or I should say U-joint for your drive shaft. But that's freaking sick, fellas. We got a bunch of other goodies right here. As a matter of fact, let's take another look here because I see the harness up top here, but I'm super curious about this starter situation with this thing. Very interested in that and how that goes, because usually these starters are kind of funky on these 8 HPs, but harness, check out the harness. We'll pull, let me pull some of this stuff off so we can see, get a better look. Wanted to give you guys a better look at this thing now that we got out that harness all unplugged. Guys, let me tell you, when they say plug and play, they are not kidding. Literally every sensor on the harness on the engine was plugged in. I had to disconnect every single sensor to get that harness off of you. They really send it plug and play. But you can tell starters down there, basically factory LS starter location, which is pretty sweet. I mean, they obviously made the belt housing to accommodate that thing, but pretty freaking sweet. Dipstick right there. That's nice. Now, this is something new I have never seen from Blueprint. Shooting these LS3 stock intake manifolds with their own fuel injector rails. That's pretty new. Haven't seen that one before. Of course, we went with the serpentine setup from them with the all black there. That's pretty slick. They even got a nice little touch there on that cover. That's pretty freaking cool. But I want to say this is from CVF. I believe that's who makes that there. But man, this thing's super clean. We went with the orange blonde, kind of keep that factory orange look. And I wanted to show you guys that they even include a AN fitting for your oil cooler here, for your trans cooler. That's pretty freaking cool. That looks like a -8 there. So yeah, that is really nice. That is good to have there. And it looks like there's almost even a little kick down. I believe that's the kick down, like park neutral lever there. So that way you can move this thing if you ever have to put it in neutral. Looks like a nice little lever there. We got to see what else is in these boxes, but I kind of wanted to show you guys another look at this thing. I mean, they even had the freaking grounds bolted to the back of the head. That's pretty freaking nuts. But man, this thing is absolutely beautiful. Let's go over to the bench and show you guys what all came in this thing. And by the bench, I mean this brand new bench I got from Blueprint, aka the crate. So they do ship us 2 extra quarts of fluid. For as far as I know, that is for your, basically your transmission cooler. So when you hook all that stuff up, an extra 2 quarts there. Now the trans is already full with fluid as well. Looks like a sub harness for the trans as well. Obviously all your owner's manual and then instructions along with the actual dyno sheet. And of course, we're going to open all these up. I think there's an accelerator pedal and some other stuff in there. We'll open up here in a sec. But this is what I'm interested in here. Check this out. This is their own ECU combo. I'll still zip tied. Own ECU, and looks like a GM style connecting cruise, almost, I would say, relay box. Really, not the actual harness, because this is all their own stuff. I mean, this is definitely not a GM ECU. You can see that for sure. But I think we'll do another video and kind of go over the entire harness as far as inputs and outputs and see exactly what all this thing does. Looks like an oxygen sensor there. But let me open these up real quick. Just as I suspected, fellas, looks like a CTSV-like style GM accelerator pedal. That's nice. That comes with it, along with a nice little shifter here for the 8-speed. Now, we'll say this, fellas, I don't know if that's going to look correct in this truck, so might have to figure out what we can do slightly differently other than that. But it is really nice, super high end, looks like, feels great. But check that out, that's their own stuff right there. It's got the connector right there. This little white bag had just probably some extra gaskets and stuff like that, probably when the motor got built. That probably comes with a few different gasket kits. And these ones look like some kind of bungs, maybe just to weld on. Header bungs, maybe, O2 sensor, stuff like that. And then, of course, if you guys got the accessories with yours, this is just power steering reservoir, along with the AC bulk connector on for the top for your fittings there. But yeah, that's everything I see in this kit. Let me know if you guys want to see a detailed video on that harness. That's the one I'm really curious about. We definitely want to open it up and see exactly what they provide us, inputs and outputs and stuff like that, how we're going to get our gauges to work and all that good stuff. But you guys, I think I'm going to close the video out here. Like I said, let me know if you guys want to see that detailed video on the harness. Definitely curious about that for sure. Next step is to really try to land that motor transmission in this thing. You guys already know, but I've been waiting just to make sure if we got that tunnel clearance. I'm crossing my fingers. They say that 8HP 70 is right around the same size as 4L80. Not sure exactly, probably so. Might be a little shorter, but just as thick, you know what I mean? But until that, we'll see you guys later. And you guys already know, hit the subscribe button, the like button, and hit the bell for notifications, and stay wrenching.